I'm philosophical. I think this is my channel. I believe. I don't know if you guys can feel the heaviness in the air. There's definitely something going on. I want to label myself as a criminal mastermind and a master manipulator. We're all manipulators in some way. I'm not really sure at this point what is happening with my situation. This is why I'm just allowing the universe to handle some shit for me. And we're just going to get into a message here. I had some other messages. Let me see, what were they? Oh. Maybe someone heard this telepathically. I'm designed to trigger, and I do it well. If you feel like you're a mom and you don't connect with your children, did I say this already? Well, either way. And you don't connect with your children, they could have been swapped out with other babies before you even left the hospital. The main thing here with these darker beings is to create a disconnect where there's no love. No, how would you do that? These are all ways that they've been doing this for a long time, and that's another tactic. They've been swapping your babies out, and you don't feel like you really have a connection with your children. If they're not doing it at birth in the hospital, then they were doing this in other ways with experiments willingly. Some of your parents were getting paid to participate in experiments they're not really your parents, I guess, to bring you into their home and forcefully neglect you. These are the things you're going to have to ask pendulums for. I don't use the pendulum anymore. And this is probably why this shit got a little more chaotic. I don't want to rely on that because they could be also doing things that change the electromagnetic field so it affects the answers of your pendulums now. They realized there was going to be a mass awakening and all of the psychics and mediums were going to wind up waking up. Also yesterday, what I realized is that people were being made to believe that I was nuts because they thought I was speaking telepathically. I said thinking for a reason. Are my thoughts now, because my thoughts are on blast, I can't have thoughts? There's a lot of things that were brought, I guess, to light. You could say, I can't stand that phrase, but that's what I'm being told, where people started asking each other questions that they were sitting next to, realizing we're all telepathic, and this is actually the way alien beings connect. It's Earth that created this language, and with certain words that cast spells. I heard people asking telepathically, what's my favorite color? What's the color of my car? And I heard people answering. People know that I'm not crazy. I woke the world up to telepathy. This is unprecedented, and nobody really thinks about what this is like for people like me who are connected to everything, even animals. Animals and shit, plants speak telepathically. I got bridge and drown. I don't know if that's for somebody where they were told you were maybe thrown off a bridge or... let's just get into the message. There's a lot of deep shit happening. And the thing that gets me through everything is knowing that everything you do comes back to you, which is why I don't retaliate and I just kind of stay to myself. I'm pretty sure that I won the lottery at some point, a big one. And I was having videos brought to me on YouTube about how when you win the lottery to keep it to yourself, because there will be people you don't know trying to kill you and take it from you. But we don't think about the family members who you tell. I believe that there's some shit happening where I have things already. And whether it's because I was being swapped out, they're manipulating the perception of time and everything. Whether it was me being swapped out, my memory being wiped, winning the lottery. A lot of us come from wealthy families, whether it's Rothschild, we have that in our bloodline. It's crazy, and this is why they started mixing DNA. They probably knew that, well, we can just take DNA test and prove whether this person 444 is who they are, and then we say whether this is theirs. So they started implanting other DNA to try to cause confusion. It's always going to work out for those who have certain bloodlines, because you come from royalty and you're protected by another force. So you just have that belief that everything is going to work out, and it will. Give me some letters, please. I have no desire to do this anymore, and people can tell. I'm trying to do this for revenue, but I can do anything. I think people who have certain types of bloodlines, you can just pick up and start learning anything. It doesn't mean you like it though. EMM. Let's see what this E is. TEMCMI. They are doing this to wealthy people as well on this platform, this metaverse. They're hacking into wealthy people's accounts. They're also having people that wealthy people know put this drug in their drink or their food, where they willingly hand over everything to them. They could be even recording it and having lawyers involved. And it's like, no, you did this legally. You signed this. I remember seeing a video about that drug where, what are you going to do at that point? You did it willingly. This is going to happen to people who have it and they don't share it with you greedy asses. Jeff, someone's name could be Jeff. A delicious bitch that knows how to kill a hoe. I guess we'll go with this. Tell me about this. Delicious bitch. Sagittarius. They could be trying to block you. This is blocking telepathy from alien beings as well, as far as I'm concerned. Or you could actually be a hit woman, and they're trying to erase this from your memory. I actually believed and heard conversation that other people were having that I may have actually done some shit like that. Teresa Heilman, Teresa, whoever I am. Some of us were recreated to be hitmen, and this could also be to have you on video doing something to blackmail you. There's so much it's so bad. It's getting real heavy. They're trying to block. This is also what the Queen of Cups for me is, a telepathic woman. They're trying to do psychological attacks and manipulate whether you are really speaking to ancestors. It could even be speaking to each other. I think what they're saying is just kind of maybe we should free ourselves from speaking telepathically for a little bit. Divine Feminine, especially if you are one of those master magicians. They're trying to affect your manifestation skills by putting all these thoughts in your head and causing confusion. It affects what you bring in. I didn't get one of these cards. Yesterday I was just flipping out cards and figure maybe I just need to give short messages for certain people. Should have made things right by now. Divine Feminine. This could be your family, your community, people in the judicial system, lawyers that possibly have paperwork that we're supposed to bring. For some of you had court cases or you have settlements and you're not receiving it. It's because there's a group of people who are here. Another thing that happened yesterday, there is a group of people, certain individuals, and they could be partnering up with others, but I feel like they're scamming even the people that they're having do their dirty work. They're scamming them as well. This is going to be a joke for people. There's certain people that just don't like others, and you shouldn't be partnering up with them. They're using you, especially if you know that those people are racist against your type, whatever this is, whether you're white or black, and you know that they don't like you. They're using you. Say you work for a bank or you're a lawyer, and they're promising you that you're going to get a cut from something, but you know that they're racist. Why all of a sudden would they hold up their end of the deal with you when they don't like your kind? Be smart with this shit. Yesterday, what happened to me when I went shopping, the past 2 times I actually went and bought things, the price was astronomical. And I didn't say anything because it's the kind of thing where I know that it'll always be made right. And it was yesterday. When I got back, Brian and I never spend $351 on food. And if we did, I remember looking in the cart thinking, holy shit, this shit is full, but I don't normally put the water in the cart. 50% of the cart was just water jugs. It must have been, I don't know, $10 worth of, $12 worth of water maybe. $351. There's something happening where it may not show up on the receipts, and this is how they're getting away with it. But what happened was Brian handed me $200 because he's an amazing man. And I think he could tell, there's no way when he started thinking about it, that this was almost $400 worth of food. I didn't come in, I don't buy shit and hide it from them. They're doing something connected to banks where it could be that a certain percentage of what you spend gets kicked off. I don't know. It's a whole new level of hacking. I think the best thing to do is to take your money out of the bank. It may require extra steps. Take your money out of the bank, leave just enough in there, boom, to keep your account open, or if you have direct payments or automatic payment. And then as you need to use, you know you're going to use your card or pay cash until they're trying to get rid of cash. This won't work. That's not going to work. I can hear somebody say, yes, it is. I admire your drive and determination. That's not going to work. Shit's going to have to go backwards, and we're going to have to go backwards with certain things. This technology is going too fast, and it's fucking up the people who are even creating it. Yeah, I'm so grateful for him that he did that. And they were pissed. I could tell that there were so many people that were pissed that was made right for me. I wound up making out more by him giving me them $200 bills than anything. 11/11. Things always work out for people when they do the right thing. I handle shit the right way. I don't make a scene. I don't start questioning cashiers. I know that there's another force, thank you ancestors and alien beings, that's going to make that shit right. But because those of us have a tight connection with this, especially telepathically, after I woke, or one of me did, I know this sounds crazy, there's somebody that woke the whole world up. My situation here was supposed to prove me to be crazy. Instead, I woke up the world, and they knew this, so they started manipulating and editing whatever this is you guys are watching. I did not okay, I want to say this again, to being watched on live stream. I never said this was okay. People think that I set this shit up, or that I'm even in the metaverse. I want nothing to do with that shit. I know people forget that I said shit, which is why I'm saying it again. And it's designed to steal from everybody and put your focus, distract, and then I guess steal from everybody. Sacred. Those of you who come from sacred bloodlines, they're attacking you guys. They know your blood already. They know where you're at. All right. Female. Why are they talking about this? They could be saying that you're a man. A lot of you that you're women, they could be telling people that you're a man. There could be somebody you were interested in that your ancestors were blocking you from partnering up with this person because you're not a lesbian and they're actually a female posing as a male. They're attacking females is what this is telling me. Sacred with the dove. Those of you that are possibly celibate, or your body is pure. Yeah, you could be an earth sign, or you're just this loving. These are also business owners, women who own businesses. These are women who are independent and not codependent. These are the ones that are being attacked. How many of us that you just know, I'm creative, man. I can do anything. Why am I struggling? You may very well be the ones that own businesses and you don't even realize it. And they're being taken from us. They're doing it to men too, but they're speaking about females right now. I can feel that there's some men that... And this is another thing I believe. Those of us who are being attacked by men, are they really women? This seems real catty. Do you guys feel like men just became real pussy-like? It's because they were women at birth. Now, some of them are actually, you think that they're men and you've been hanging out with these guys for a while, and they are actually women who got, we always think about it in reverse. We don't think about men. Do we becoming weird? Is that how it goes? I don't know. I don't deal with a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people. You have a bunch of individuals around you and their genders are swapped. I try to keep my space private and simple because I know that nothing is what we think it is. They're trying to put you guys in prison, get you locked up because they want to take your homes. Truth. I'm going to put some letters out there for who needs to hear this, and I'm going to cut this one short. Give me some letters for some, you put it how it fits with the letters. Give me some letters for who this is for, Z or K, B, C, or these guys are posing as males. All right. Okay. Another okay. That must be it. I feel like they're saying that's it. This is the main thing right here. This could be a Zach, Buck, Rebecca, Zachary, Buck, whatever this is, man. I guess what you can do if you think this is happening to you, the creative ones, we had a birthright. We have successful corporations, successful businesses. We are usually the ones that are struggling in the times like this. There's something happening where it's being taken, it's attempting to be taken from us. Just believe, ask your ancestors to bring you messages in some way. Some of you may need to listen to the radio and pay attention to what's playing. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.